Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Friday, November 13th, 2015, around 3:55 in the afternoon, Belleville, Massachusetts. Mixing sun and clouds today, some sprinkles out. It boosted up to the 60s today. Tomorrow, it's going to be back to reality. Colder weather, windy, highs in the 40s, but it's going to be short-lived because a warming trend next week. By the end of next week, we could flirt with 70 again, which is pretty good, but sooner or later, we're going to pay the piper. It's going to be cold and snowy, but hopefully it holds off into January or February. Some news to report. Head Joe Turkoglu, who played 15 seasons in the NBA, retired. He played the majority of his career for the Orlando Magic. And Baltimore Orioles catcher Matt Wieters signed a one-year contract worth $15.8 million. It was a qualifying offer. He was one of the first players to accept the qualifying offer. He was out most of the year last year with recovering from Tommy John surgery. And Fox 25 lost its news anchor and reporter Joy Lynn Nakin. She's leaving the station to pursue other interests. So good luck to her. And that's about it on news. My second video blog subject of the day is about the former WWE show Confidential. Confidential lasted about 2 years, from May of 2002 through April of 2004. It was on TNN, later Spike TV. And this was a show with WWE that kind of exposed the pro wrestling business and stuff, behind the scene stories and stuff. And it usually was on 11 p.m. at night on Saturday nights. And it was hosted by WWE Hall of Famer Mean Gene Okerlund. And usually they had about 3 new episodes of Confidential each month. The fourth one was a repeat from a previous episode and stuff. And usually what they talked about on Confidential were backstage stories about the WWE. Some of the topics were like the Montreal screw job and stuff. And they also talked about Stone Cold Steve Austin walking out on the WWE in 2002. They also had respecters of the World Heavyweight Championship, the WCW title, NWA title, which was the World Heavyweight Championship in WWE. They also had things overseas tours and stuff, and some of the collections of WWE, what WWE superstars do outside the ring and stuff like that. And they had profiles of WWE legends. They had one of the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, his passing, and also they had something with Superfly Jimmy Snuka, Classy Freddie Blassie, Ernie Ladd, Superstar Billy Graham, and a couple of others. Also they had the steroid trial in 1994. They talked about Vince McMahon's and Hulk Hogan's friendship was kind of destroyed about that. Also they talked about the Monday Night Wars and stuff, about WCW and WWE, and they also had other stuff on them like backstage at WrestleMania 19 and 20 and stuff. And this WWE show Confidential broke kayfabe. Kayfabe is it's a quiet, secret world of wrestling and stuff. They didn't talk about wrestling storylines that much and stuff. And once in a while they would show a classic match introduced by a WWE superstar. They called it Let's Open Up the Vault and stuff like that. Confidential was a pretty good show and stuff. It only lasted about 2 years or so. It didn't get too much good ratings for TNN and Spike TV because it was on a late night thing. But it was good to see Mean Gene Okerlund back in the WWE. In January of 2003, WWE Home Video produced the Best of Confidential Volume 1, which was highlights of the first 6 months of Confidential. It was pretty good DVD and stuff. They had some bonus matches on it. They were planning on another WWE Confidential DVD Volume 2, but that never came out because when they were going to produce it, Confidential was canceled and stuff. in April of 2004, which was replaced by another WWE show, The Experience and stuff. And they brought back Confidential in a couple of other capacities, Behind the Curtain and stuff, which was on the WWE YouTube channel and stuff. I thought Confidential was a great little show for the WWE and stuff. I'm surprised it didn't last that long, but it was doomed for the late night time slot. I wish they could put it on some other time during the day, maybe in the morning times for WWE, but that was not meant to be and stuff like that. And Mean Gene Okerlund would always say at the end of each Confidential, if it's not heard, it's confidential. So that's, if it's heard, if seen and heard on the show, it's confidential. And that was the tagline of it. And that's about it on this video blog. And I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about the personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is former Major League Baseball player Roger Maris, who is the real home run king of single season 1961. He hit 61 home runs. He didn't use any PEDs. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Wally Rose Fox 35 rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hotso stunning. Amy Swenzy rocks. The nicest legs in the world are owned by Heidi Pratt. And in the words of Sean Lucia, get out! See you later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye.